And we're going to add a strip of glue, like so. And then you're going to need something to, a rolling tool. This is from an old stem. You could use a toothpick, you could use a skewer. The inside of a pen, if you can take that out, that's often really thin. I've done that as well. And you're going to start from the bottom corner. And once you get it started, it's pretty easy. And you're just going to roll at an angle. And try to keep the tension as tight as possible. Make sure you remove whatever you're using to roll out so it doesn't get stuck in the middle, and you're just going to keep rolling. And that strip of glue will hold it together for the most part. And then add extra glue at the very end. And there's your stem made out of, this is from a bank, I think advertisement or statement, I'm not sure. For the bank that I go to, their color is green. How lucky. So it looks like a straw. Hold that until it's dry. You could also use a glue gun for that last step. But you wouldn't want to use a glue gun for the strip because it would dry too fast, but double-sided tape would be okay. Now I need to decide, I'm going to make a carnation. I do like these blues and purples, I think. So I'm using a spool of ribbon as my base for my circles. And you're going to need between 6 and 8 circles depending on how full you want your carnation. I want my carnation a bit fuller, so I'm going to go with the 8. And I'm going to cut out, I think, I do like these blues. So I'm going to fold these in half, just so I can get as many as possible. And then I'm going to trace my circle. And you could do this any size you want. There's really no right or wrong answer. Just how big you want your carnation. And I think I'm going to fold that in half again. And then go ahead and cut out your circles. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's interesting. I like that. I don't know if I like those greens so much. So I'm going to go ahead. I don't think I'm going to use these two, but I could maybe make the leaves out of those. We'll see. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut out a few more just so I have more choices. I'm setting the stem aside, and let me show you. You're going to take this and fold it in half once, twice, 3 times. And the shape you're going to cut out is going to be a half of a half hard or half elongated, almost oval shape. And then you're going to take, if you happen to have these fun scissors, you can use this. Or if you don't, I'll show you another way to do it. So go ahead and cut that out. These scissors are a bit awkward at best. So that's one way to do it. Then before you unfold this, go ahead and fold it one more time to add a little bit of extra texture, because carnations are really kind of spiky and full. And then you're going to go ahead and unfold this. Let me show you another way if you don't happen to have these scissors. So another way is go ahead and fold your circle once, twice, 3 times. And what you can do instead is go ahead and cut out that same shape. And once you've done it a few times, you really don't even need to draw it on. And then instead, what you could do is just cut out that same shape. It takes a little longer, but it does come out, I think, a little sharper. One, and it came out looking like this. So this one was with the pinking shears, and then this one was just with the scissors. Totally up to you. So continue making all your circles. So once you have them all cut out, you're going to take 2 and you're going to cut it in half and then in half again. So you're quartering it, and you're doing that with 2 of these. So they actually look like little hearts. So you're going to have a pile of those. Then you're going to take 2 more, and these 2 you're just going to cut in half. Like so. And then with your remaining, you'll have either remaining 2 or up to 4, depending on how fluffy you want your carnation. And those, to prepare those, you're going to refold them and cut off the tip, like so. And you could have done this originally, but of course I forgot. So now I have to refold them. Okay, and you're going to set those aside. So now you're going to take your stem, and you're going to start with the group of the 2s. And you're going to glue. This is where a glue gun would come in handy. The first one, you're going to kind of try to roll it up as best as you can. Place a bit more glue on there, and you're going to glue it inside the stem. Like so. Just use this for my glue. Then you're going to take your next one and start putting them around the stem. Start to see how it's going to blossom. don't have a name for all this extra glue gun webbing. I always want to know what we'd call it. It's ever so annoying, and it gets everywhere. So once you're done with the 2s, now you're going to start with your 4s and do the same thing. You're just going to wrap all of the 4s around. And then when you're done with your 4s, we're going to do the whole ones a little bit differently. So stay tuned for that. Here's my last 4. So this is what we have so far for our carnation. How fun is that? And I love when you use magazine pages or whatever you use that you're going to get lots of variety in the colors and the color choices. Now for your whole ones, what's going on here? They have a hole. And the reason we had the hole is so we can just slide them on the stem. So you're just going to slide that on. Add glue. I'm stuck. Only I would get stuck to my flower. Okay. Once you get unstuck, then you're just going to keep on adding these on. Then if you would like to add leaves, that's always an option. And I'm going to take, I think, this advertisement from this Chinese restaurant. I really like the green here. Now I'm getting hungry. I think I'm going to take the green off. And I'm going to fold this in half. And I'm going to cut out, I think right here, just because I don't really want that. I'm going to cut out a fairly fat leaf. Maybe that's a bit big for my carnation. I need to go smaller again. And then what I'm going to do to add some texture is I'm going to take the thin end and at an angle, I'm going to accordion fold it. There's many ways to make leaves, but this is an easy, fun way. And then when you unfold it, you wind up with a leaf with a bit of texture. I think I'm going to glue it on like so. So here you have a completely made really fun carnation flower made out of complete garbage or things that were headed to the landfill.